And tipping us off here, a terrific performance of the national anthem. We'll be right back with more. Hold on tight and don't go away. It's that time of the year. Happy holidays, everyone, from 2K Sports as we get set to bring you some mid-season NBA action. Alongside Doris Burke and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. And on the sidelines, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. Now a look at the stats for him.
And the biggest takeaway when you look at his numbers is how good his three-point shooting has been the past 5 games. He's finding the open spots on the perimeter, and when he's getting good looks, boy, he is not missing.
And the starting lineup for the Timberwolves. D'Angelo Russell out there with Beasley. Then it's Karl Anthony Towns. And it's Okogie in at the small forward. And for Detroit, on the wings, Kennard and Snell. Christian Wood is out there with Maker, and it's Knight in at the 1 spot. Greg, in 1991, you were drafted 12th overall. Talk about early expectations as a first-round pick. Your son going through it right now.
Yeah, no doubt. Listen, everyone wants to see what you got. And also, you want to prove that you belong. And so because of that, though, especially in today's game, sometimes judgment comes way too quickly. And we've seen it with a lot of great young players that because they come in a lot earlier in terms of their age, it may take them an extra year or two to figure it all out. And so the teams that are most patient in allowing those kids to mature at their own level tend to be the ones that get the higher rewards.
Indeed. And we see so much impatience, and it causes problems. Kennard's shot is off. Here's Okogie, and the foul called on Brandon Knight. That's his first foul.
Refs calling it close already as he picks up a quick early foul.
Minnesota making a switch here. Noel's checked in. And a great move from Hernan Gomez as he gets it to go.
What floor awareness from Karl Anthony Towns to be 7 foot and that skilled. How lucky is he?
Right wing. First quarter of play, 1 minute played. Clock at 6.
Well, if the defense gives him that shot next time, they could get burned. I think he's just a little bit out of rhythm.
Count the basket.
That's a great beginning. 3 for 3 from the floor.
For the Pistons, it's been a slow start here. 6-point game. This is their first chance this season playing the Timberwolves.
And they had some trouble with this group a year ago. And it's a bit of a head scratcher as to why, given the way both teams ended the year.
The Timberwolves have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for them to start off this game. Poked away. Kennard with the ball. Beasley covering. A nice shot by Knight.
Yeah, blazing fast runner in the open court. Knight able to gather himself nicely for the finish.
Boy, Greg, there is a lot to like offensively for Luke Kennard.
I tell you, he can shoot it. He's a crafty finisher and really improving as a passer. The question mark is the defensive end. 6'5" in height and wingspan, not elite tool, so he's got to get by on his instincts and his anticipation.
Here's Knight following the 3 by Minnesota. And the rejection by Towns. And they're running. It's hauled in by Wood.
Not a problem when that's your first miss of the game. Strong start.
Kennard. That one, no good. So Minnesota will take it the other way. Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Well, Dwayne Casey gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. He is in awe of the talent that Karl Anthony Towns possesses. Coach said he's still reaching his full potential in terms of consistency, but when he gets in rhythm, he's unstoppable. So, of course, they're going to throw lots of different looks at him to try and take him out of his game tonight. Kevin, back to you.
Thank you, David.
A tremendous first step of Knight. Wow, he's lethal off the dribble drive.
Okogie, the pass to Noel. Out to the wing. Hernan Gomez with the ball. The pass to Okogie. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Here's Noel. Bangs home the trifecta. Noel's got 6 points.
Such a boost to this offense when this guy can knock down uncontested threes.
And now the Timberwolves on the break. Passes it to Okogie. Kicks it out to Beasley. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Kennard against Beasley. And just about to get underway as the starting five. Greetings and best wishes for a hep and checking out Minnesota's opening lineup. D'Angelo Russell out there with Beasley. Then there's Towns, and it's Hernan Gomez in at the 4. And for Detroit, on the wings, Kennard and Snell. Christian Wood is out there with Maker, and it's Knight in at the...
Okay. You can fall in love with floating around the perimeter. I like it when Maker attacks the rim.
Towns against Wood. Hernan Gomez passes to Beasley. Good on the three-point shot. Greg, we've got two terrific highlight-making teams, both athletic in so many ways.
You know, it makes me hearken all the way back to college, and one of my teammates, Stacey Ogden, one of the greatest athletes I ever played alongside. Well, we're going to see a lot of his impact in tonight's game.
They get a hand on it. Beasley with the steal. Okogie, the pass to Russell, and the shot is good.
And look at Russell bringing the intensity. He's stronger now, willing to mix it up inside no matter who's on it.
That one goes. Count it.
Yeah, going hard to the rack, making a statement here early on.
Well, this is his game. Be proactive offensively, put the defense back on his heels.
And the dunk by Towns.
And how about the athleticism from Towns there, skying up with ease to power through on that alley-oop.
Knight, the bounce pass, and that's a foul called on Malik Beasley. That is his first foul of the game. First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone. And Kennard wide open. He shoots. That's good. The assist that time from Knight. Knight's got 3 assists now in this one. Pass to Towns. Here's Okogie. He had 10 points in the win against Denver. The first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. Here's Kennard. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good. Kennard's got 5 points so far.
Can't let Kennard get this close. Once you do, he's going up with it.
Down low, and Towns gets it to go.
I mean, beautiful execution of the game plan offensively. So far, they are hitting 80% from the field.
And last season, Karl Anthony Towns shooting over 40% from three-point range with over 8 attempts a game. I mean, Greg, he is in the conversation, don't you think, for best three-point shooting center of all time?
It's amazing, Kevin. His volume of threes is unprecedented for the center position. And it's not just standstill. Catch and shoot triples. He's hitting step backs. He could have that title when it's all said and done.
There's Russell with the 3. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
cognizant of the entire court. Russell aware of where the defenders are and really does a great job creating opportunities.
Man, he has been locked in this quarter, shouldering the load at the offensive end.
Hernan Gomez. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for two.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
The Timberwolves shooting their first free throws of the evening. Good on both. And here's Knight. He'll bring it up for the Pistons. Passes to Wood. Back to Knight. That's tipped. And here's the fast break. Here's Russell. And the layup falls. And it's 7 points for D'Angelo Russell.
Yeah, multi-dimensional score. Hard to match up with Russell in that kind of space.
Kennard, the pass to Wood. Wide open. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
Hernan Gomez kicks to Beasley. That three off the mark. Look at the last game for the Minnesota Timberwolves. It was a win against the Nuggets. Here's Wood. Banked in off the glass.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
And we know once he gets in the rhythm, he's a really tough guy to stop.
Outside Knight. And Knight slams it in.
And that's a special play coming from the one spot.
You know, his passing can take a backseat for that dunk. Wow.
It just shows you the versatility. This guy can do a lot of different things for you. Woo-wee.
So the Timberwolves call their first timeout.
Let's see if Coach can get them back on the right track.
Because right now it feels like the pace is being dictated to them. They need to go back to playing their brand of basketball.
John Henson's checked in for the Pistons. Langston Galloway comes in for Tony Snell. Timberwolves passing it around. Noel, no good. Pistons leading by 4. Guys, a potent offense right now.
You know what, guys, and they're playing with a certain amount of assuredness in their game. That type of confidence is what leads teams to having success.
Minnesota's gone 2 of 5 from three-point land here in the first quarter. Throws it up high. Kennard with the ball. He's got 10, and that one drops for him. Kennard's got 12 in the game.
And don't look now, but they're starting to extend this lead.
They're doing it by building it out, step by step, valuing each possession.
And with those points, he puts an end to that 10-0 run by the Pistons.
Knight passes to Henson. And slam dunk by Henson.
And just tacks a few more points onto their lead with the tomahawk.
That's bringing it down hard. Pass to Johnson from the baseline. It's hauled in by Wood. The Pistons leading. The pass to Kennard from outside the arc. Yes, and Knight with the assist that time. He's got 15.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
Left side, Towns. Towns is doubled. Fires from deep. That shot off. And it's Detroit the other way. Defeated by the Pacers in their last game, they'll try to put that one behind them.
And defensively in that one, they needed to come up with big stops to quiet that crowd. And that's obviously easier said than done.
Yes, the other team is feeding off that enthusiasm. You have to try and match that energy.
From the arc. Noel, no good. Detroit leading by 13. Here's Kennard. And he gets the whip. whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That one is on Towns.
Promising start for Luke Kennard. End up missing extended minutes with injuries. Hopefully he can stay healthy this go-around.
Looking at who's out there now for the Pistons. McRae's checked in for Langston Galloway, and it's Brown in for Knight. Minnesota also with the sub. Reed's checked in.
How about the recognition from Culver? Terrific at realizing when the defense has broken down. And Kennard's moving into the starting lineup for the first time last season.
And to add to that, he had a larger role offensively. And at the same time, his efficiency increased. That's a good sign. You just can't afford to leave open shooters in this league. Everyone is practicing the three.
Pass to Noel. To the wing right side. Here's Reed. He dishes it to Culver. Noel passes to Culver. And here we go. The Pistons fast break. The open shot by Kennard. Lucky 7 drops in. He's perfect from the floor. 7 for 7.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Johnson dishes to Culver. Passes it to Lehman. The tray. Knocks down the 3 ball. Lehman's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for the Timberwolves. And so Brown will bring it up for the Detroit Pistons. Pass to McRae. Now Kennard. And that one is good.
He's given a great lift to this offense tonight. Very, very efficient.
Lehman kicks to Johnson. There's the pass to Culver. They get it again. Here's Noel. Pass to Culver. Here's the 3. It's hauled in by Brown. Pistons leading by 11. In the corner, Kennard with it. And the space there, but it's offline.
Rare for him to get a wide open shot from mid-range and fail to connect.
That one drops for him.
When you see contact with James Johnson involved, you know he can dish it out. As well as he can take it. Tough bucket.
They swipe it. Lehman pass to Johnson. Here's Noel. And here's Culver. Lets it go from deep. No good on the last second attempt there. Offense, the order of the day as the first quarter comes to a close. It's Detroit. They're up by 9. Live from Little Sizar's-arena. And catching up with Luke Kennard before the game, he discussed what it takes for...
This game, it's a physical.
Greg, you know this. It takes time mentally for the game to slow down.
It's a great point. This is why most championship teams are laden with seasoned veterans. You can't rush experience. It happens at its own pace.
And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And guys, what's your take on the Pistons so far?
Yeah, in that first period, they look to push in transition at every opportunity.
That's their mindset. Attack, attack, and attack some more. You're not going to beat them playing soft.
On the court for the Timberwolves as our second quarter is underway. They've got Beasley. He's out there with Russell. And it's Okogie in at the small forward position. And the Timberwolves making a change here. Hernan Gomez is checked in. Just 5 on the clock. Beasley with the steal. Floats it up for Beasley. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
And maybe that'll trigger them. Impossible not to get pumped up after that.
Yeah, well, you could see the immediate reaction of the guys on the bench. They are pumped up. Here's McCray, covered by Beasley. McCray passes to Henson. Here's McCray, back to Henson. 6 on the shot clock, and here's Brown outside. A rebound by the Timberwolves. Fresh from a win against the Nuggets.
I like their aggressiveness in that one. No one's going to give you anything. You've got to go out and take it.
Majority of the night, they were in attack mode. Tremendous effort all the way around.
An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg, I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
And we're a little over a minute and a half into the second quarter of action. And it's good for 2. McCray's got his first basket of the night.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Back to Beasley. Russell against Brown. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. For 3, Okogie. Read the pass to Russell. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist. Russell's got 9.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
Detroit leading by 5. Brown outside. Passes it to Henson. Over Hernangomez. Henson's shot is off. Minnesota's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Here's Okogie. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Brown outside. Here's McCray. And looking at his production, he averages a little more than 7 points a game. Here's Reed, defended by Henson. Reed misses.
I'm not sure what happened on that play. May have relaxed a little bit once he got to the rim.
Snell, that's good.
I like seeing Tony Snell be assertive on the offensive end, looking for his shot, especially from the mid-range.
Minnesota calls timeout. Greg, obviously we're early on here. We already have seen some second-year players looking much more improved over their rookie year.
I mean, if you put in the work, you're not guessing as much. And listen, the fact that you now have gone through the season, you've got a better sense of who you are and what you can do out on the floor. I know I cut way back on my turnovers at the start of my second year, and you go into the offseason with specific goals and areas where you want to improve.
Do you think there's more growth between your first and second year than any other 2 years in your career?
You could make that case, no doubt about it, because that's you're still thinking you can be one of the all-time greats no matter who you are at that stage, and so you tend to put in a little more emphasis in terms of improvement. And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post. Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Evans passes to Vanderbilt. Here's Spellman. Evans outside. And here's Culver. He's guarded by Knight. He lobs up the alley-oop pass.
Outstanding entry pass there. He knew exactly where to go with the ball.
Now Knight. 8 points his last outing. Pass to Henson. The shot missing. So Minnesota will take it the other way. They host the Spurs after this one. Start a 3-game homestand with that game. And plenty of contact on the shot. So 2 free throws coming up. For Minnesota, they have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both.
And as a group, they shot 75% from the line last season.
The first free throw is good. Wood, he's checked in for Henson. And both free throws good for Evans. Detroit's gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc so far tonight. Here's Galloway, covered by Evans. Galloway dishes to Maker. Back to Galloway. Kept alive.
I mean, you won't see this too often. Getting denied at the rim. He's likely to remember that one.
To the middle. Out of bounds. Detroit takes possession.
You want unselfishness, but you also need to keep it under control.
Detroit making a switch here. Kennard's checked in. The Pistons have gone just 2 of 8 shooting here in the second quarter. Galloway, the pass to Wood. Back to Galloway. Knight wide open. His three-pointers off the mark. The Timberwolves have gotten just over 50% of their shots to drop here in the second quarter. They're 5 for 9. Out to the right wing. Spellman, the pass to Culver. Here's Wayman. Here's Evans. He's guarded by Knight. The pass to Spellman. Here's Culver. Kept alive, Minnesota. Pass to Vanderbilt. 5 to shoot. A nice shot by Culver. Culver's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
And finished off by Maker.
Go into the rack with energy and the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, got to chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
In a close game like this, everything has to be challenged and everything has to be earned.
Minnesota calls timeout. Whole new look on the floor for Minnesota. Minnesota with the ball. They're on a 15-6 run. Pass to Noel. Johnson with it. Okogie for 3. Towns, the pass to Okogie. Trying his luck from deep. Rebound, Detroit. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points.
You know what, though? They keep calling his number despite the difficult quarter he's had.
Kennard for 3. The shot, no good. The Timberwolves go the other way with it. And this is their first time matched up with the Pistons this year.
And one of the few bright spots of their last season was sweeping the season series in this matchup.
Inside, here's Johnson. And he uses the glass on the layup. Johnson's got 6.
Nice presence inside. Johnson with a variety of moves and extremely good footwork makes him a difficult matchup.
Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sidelines.
Hey, Kevin. Well, Blake Griffin had 2 more knee surgeries last season. Pistons coach Dwayne Casey said that the year before, they rode him like a cheap horse, in Casey's words, to make the playoffs. Griffin acknowledged his load may need managing down the road, saying, "I'm a believer in science. I'm going to listen to them and let them lead the way." Guys?
Smart perspective. David, thank you. Culver's checked in for the Timberwolves.
Langston Galloway maneuvering himself around the painted area.
Pass to Noel. Timberwolves passing it around. And the pass to Culver. Back to Johnson. He kicks it to Culver. Johnson outside. So the wing on the left. Russell finds Johnson. Here's Culver. A three-pointer, no good. And it's Galloway with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Detroit Pistons. 1:46 left in the first half. Here's Maker. And he overshot that one, missing. The Timberwolves shooting 47% from the floor, getting it done. Culver passes to Russell. That one is good. He's only missed 1 shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
With a gentle touch inside. Russell really improving as a finisher.
And it's sent back by Russell. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Knight. So for the Pistons, Jordan McRae, he's checked in for Kennard. And it's Brown in for Brandon Knight. Minnesota in the lead. Pass to Culver. Out left to the wing. Johnson, the pass to Noel. Off target with his 3. Detroit's got nothing but zeros from long range in the second quarter. 0 of 4. Brown, good.
Oh, such a field shot there, the floater.
The Timberwolves shooting with 42% accuracy in the second quarter. 50 seconds left in the second quarter. Another miss by Minnesota.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
McRae has gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Culver passes to Towns, feeds it to Johnson, and he gets the bucket. Johnson's got 4 points in the quarter.
James Johnson can give you a little bit of everything, this time with the quick catch and fire.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. And that one drops. And the Pistons lead by 2.
Great job executing the offense. That pass on time and on point.
Culver, for just the 4th time today, it is good. That one makes him 4 for 10.
And how about the balance there from Culver? Really good at staying in control despite the D being all over.
But he stays with it. Here's McRae over Johnson. And that one released in time, but no good. So a tie game here.
Thanks, Kevin. Brandon, how would you say you're doing so far?
All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break, with the third quarter soon to follow.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, everybody. And guys, for the Pistons, Kenny, how'd you see it?
Well, they made a concerted effort to get out on.
And that wraps up the halftime show.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Our second half of basketball, and presented by Gatorade. Let's see who's all fueled up and on the floor to start the third. On the court for the Pistons, on the wings, Kennard and Snell. Maker out there with Wood, and it's Knight in at the point. Knight passes to Kennard. That's good. The assist that time from Knight. Knight's got 9 assists now tonight.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
Gets the three-pointer to fall. 7 lead changes now, and we're just in the third quarter.
Yeah, frustrating for a coach, but it's great to watch as a fan.
Wood with the bucket. The Timberwolves trail. And Christian Wood, undrafted in 2015 out of UNLV. Wait a minute, that's your alma mater. Hey, talk about his game. What do you like about Christian Wood's game?
Well, first I'll start with he went to UNLV. He's long, he's lean. I think he really fits the modern NBA as a small ball center. Able to hold his own on the glass and space the floor.
He muscles it in through the contact, and they call the foul. And he's on his way to the free throw line.
Salvage the possession. He's a terrific offensive rebounder.
The Timberwolves have hit all 4 of their chances so far in this one. You know, when you look at the balance of power between players and teams, Greg, does it feel like the players now have more say, more control than they used to?
No doubt. We're seeing more players demand trades, sign shorter contracts with opt-outs. And the irony of that is, in my era, our best players were fearful for the length of their contracts or the life expectancy of their careers, believe it or not. And these guys today, they understand their value. They know what they bring to the table, and they are utilizing that to the max.
And is that good, Greg, for the game?
I think so. I do think most guys want to win, and they understand that their legacies are going to be defined about whether or not they do.
The shot by Knight, no good.
Just a lack of concentration. This is why they don't get him the ball there.
And you talk about fighting your way back into a game. They've shown a lot of grit in this comeback.
Tremendous composure on display. When they were down big, they did not panic. They just stuck with the game plan.
John Henson's checked in for the Pistons. Just a little over 90 seconds gone in the third quarter. hustle against Knight. To the inside. Here's Wood. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Hernan Gomez has got his 5th rebound in this one. To the paint. Here's Okogie. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Okogie's got 8 points here in this quarter.
And he found the soft spot in the D on that possession.
Knight kicks to Snell. And there's the foul. It's on Towns. That's foul number 2 for him. And the Timberwolves making a change here. Reed's checked in. Passes it to Snell. Kennard against Beasley. Beasley with the steal. And now Minnesota on the fast break. And finished off by Hernan Gomez.
And he just dangles from the bucket after sending that one through.
And you can see which team has the swagger right now. Time called here. The Pistons decide to talk it over.
Let's see if Coach can get them back on the right track.
Because right now it feels like the pace is being dictated to them. They need to go back to playing their brand of basketball.
Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. There's the steal. And now the Timberwolves on the break. Here's Beasley. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely. And now an 11-point Timberwolves lead. Pass to Kennard. And that's a foul called on Malik Beasley. That's foul number 2 for him.
And still early in the period, and they're only 1 foul away from being over the limit.
Over to the left wing. Snell. That one off the back iron and out.
All the energy is on the other side right now, and every miss just makes it worse.
You know what? This has always been a debate. Do you take the timeout, or do you let your guys try to fight through it?
Hey, whatever adjustments they made at halftime, they are working to perfection.
What it was, they are getting better shots, which has gotten them into a rhythm, and they're knocking down everything.
Reed the pass to Noel. And another 3 for Minnesota.
Yeah, again, just a lackluster transition defense.
Pistons trailed by 17. Now the pass to Kennard. To end the drought. A rebound by the Timberwolves. We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. Shots good by Noel. Noel's got 5 now.
An even stronger second half. Tremendous efficiency at the offensive end of the floor.
Pass to Kennard. Time called here. The Pistons decide to talk it over.
And Coach most likely wants to address their turnover issues. The offense looks forced right now, rush. There's no synergy to it. They have to find a way to work together and remain aggressive without making mistakes.
Brown is checked in for the Pistons. Minnesota also with the sub. Jacob Evans. He's checked in for Beasley. On defense, the Timberwolves. Just 4 points. That's all they've given up here in the second half. Now, here's Kennard. He's got 23. 6 to shoot. Knight passes to Wood. That one is good. He's only missed 1 shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
And, you know, he's enjoyed the kind of day you expect in terms of shooting the basketball. He can bring them right back into this game.
Passes it to Noel. The Timberwolves working the ball around now. Puts up a 3. Shot clock reset for the Timberwolves. Reed the pass to Hernan Gomez. Nice hit again, and that's 2 points on the layup. He's got 9.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
Brown outside. Pass to Kennard. That one goes in.
Another one for Luke. He has a good understanding of where and how to get his points.
On the wing, Evans. And there's the pass to Reed. Doubled by Henson. Back to Evans. Lets the three fly. Noel, no good.
He's tried to get it going, but the shots simply have not been there. Nothing seems to be falling.
Here's Brown. And Culver pulls it down. Timberwolves leading by 17. Here's Noel. Up and in on the layup. Noel's got 7 now in this quarter.
And he has starting to turn it on now after that slow start.
Outside Knight. And it's blocked. And it's out of bounds. The Pistons able to retain possession here. So for the Pistons, Thon Maker's checked in for Wood. Jordan McRae comes in for Luke Kennard. And Langston Galloway subbed in for Knight. And Detroit has possession. Pass to Henson. That one good for 2. Henson's got his 3rd basket of the night.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Hey, if you're not going to fight over, you're essentially giving the shooter the look he wants.
Minnesota calls timeout. Teams have dynasties. The 90s, Michael Jordan. We've seen it over the many decades. Over the next decade, though, who do you think's going to lead the pack there?
Ooh, that's a great question. You know, with the way Father Time is treating LeBron, you might have to wait and see because he is still playing at such a high level. But, you know, obviously Giannis has got to be on the short list with the Bucks. For me, I really look at Luka in Dallas. I just feel like with Kristaps Porzingis, that duo could just be deadly with how the game is played. But don't sleep on the Celtics with Tatum and Brown and that group that they have, with the front office they have. Man, I think the league overall is going to be in great shape moving forward.
It sure seems that way. Shoots from 12. That one rolling around and rims out. And it's Galloway with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Detroit Pistons. All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, thank you. For the Pistons, rebuild has been a dirty word. But with all their injuries last season, staying in the playoff picture was out of the cards. This summer, with their highest draft pick in over a decade, Motor City is hoping it will be back in the fast lane soon. Guys?
Building up that talent base. Thank you, David. And the dunk by Maker.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
The problem is your opponent is making big plays as well. I'll be curious to see the response.
Pistons trailed by 15. Passes to Maker. And the dunk by Maker.
And guys, he saw his chance to earn a little camera time there and took it.
Rocking the rim with some major force.
Anytime you get an opportunity to show off a little bit, you have to take it.
Pass to Galloway. And he comes up with the deuce.
Unselfish, moving the ball. Love to see this kind of offense.
Timberwolves leading by 11. The pass to Layman. Here's Vanderbilt, defended by Henson. Here's Reed. Pass to Okogie. Makes the bucket. Now he's got 5 field goals, 5 for 8 in the game.
A tale of 2 halves. He's really turned it around here, scoring the ball.
There's 39 seconds left in the third. The kick out to Brown. Galloway taking his time here. A three-pointer off the mark.
He's doing what he can to help them cut into this lead. His shot just isn't quite there tonight.
The shot by Layman, no good.
He looked just a little out of rhythm. He's still trying to establish consistency from there.
Passes it to Galloway. With 1 on the clock, no good. And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. Timberwolves lead by 13. And we're coming right. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
You know, it takes good vision and it takes good decision making right there. He showed both, and he did so at a very high level.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. And a look at the five for the Timberwolves to start the fourth. We've got D'Angelo Russell. James Johnson is out there with Towns. Then it's Malik Beasley. And it's Okogie in at the three, the small forward. Here's Henson. And no good that time. Great D that time from Johnson. Here's Okogie. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
He's really cooking right now. He's having a phenomenal half.
In the corner, Snell with it. Swiped away. Beasley inside. Towns, the pass to Okogie. Off target from three-point range. Pistons trailed by 17. Here's McCray. That's good, and so Galloway with the assist.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Kicks to Russell. Down low, Towns. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. And the Timberwolves lead by 17. And, well, Detroit shooting 56% in this game, really stringing quality possessions together offensively. Here's McCray, and that one is stuffed right through. Timberwolves leading by 15. Okogie, the pass to Johnson. Left side, Towns. Towns is doubled. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Over Maker, and Towns the bucket on the assist by Johnson. Johnson's got 3 assists in the game. Now a timeout called by Detroit.
And the Timberwolves have made it clear Karl Anthony Towns is their franchise player. He's the guy they're building around.
So for the Pistons, Wood, he's checked in for Henson. Luke Kennard comes in for McCray. And it's Brandon Knight in for Langston Galloway. Culver's checked in for the Timberwolves. Inside, Kennard.
Trying to defend Kennard. You know he can hit shots with limited space. That helps him get you off balance.
And he knocks down the first one. And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
We've seen him put a lot of pressure on the defense and then cash in at the line.
And Beasley, here we go. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. And we've heard Towns for years pronouncing his happiness with the Timberwolves. Last season, Greg, as the losses piled up, some rumors that he was getting frustrated.
Well, we've seen this pattern with the Timberwolves before, right? Kevin Garnett, Kevin Love, all-star big men who ended up leaving the Twin Cities to win titles.
Wood against Johnson. Wood kicks to Snell. 5 on the clock. The Pistons need to get off a shot here. Again, the miss by the Pistons. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for Minnesota. Beasley with a clean look. It's good with the assist that time from Johnson. Beasley's got 5 points in the quarter.
He is starting to build up a little confidence. Hit just 1 3 in the entire first half, but he has hit 2 more since then.
Towns against Kennard. Timberwolves leading by 20. Beasley, the pass to Towns. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
And from day one, Towns has been one of the NBA's top post players. A versatile, well-rounded game on the low block. It doesn't hurt that he can step outside and knock down the jumper either.
And that's a foul called on Malik Beasley. That will get him his 4th foul of the game.
And that's his 4th, and no doubt he would have liked to have not gotten it this soon.
4th quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. Here's Kennard. Softly drops in the floater. Kennard's got 29 in the game.
Outstanding decision. Kennard is getting better and better at creating offense for himself.
Count it, good.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
And this is what happens when you start to break your opponent's spirit. The resistance is no longer there.
And the shot goes in.
And you know, he's really been one of the few bright spots for them, trying to will this team to victory.
Here's Towns. Here's Culver. Good, and the assist goes to Towns.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
You know what? They talked about this at halftime, and they're doing a better job of creating space.
Gets that one to fall. That's his 6th field goal. He has shot the ball 12 times.
And the decision-making proving to be outstanding. Culver just has a knack for taking advantage of the D in the open floor.
It's Wood, top of the key. Knocked away. And now the Timberwolves on the break. Here's Johnson. Rebound, Detroit. Wood's got 5 rebounds tonight. Knight dishes to Snell. And they cash in right away with the quick shot.
And they've worked the ball around so well tonight for those quality looks from mid-range.
Towns wide open. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Knight, that's a 2-pointer, and Karl Anthony Towns pulls it down. Towns has got 6 rebounds here tonight, and Beasley gets it to go on the assist by Johnson. Johnson's got 5 assists tonight.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Expanding upon this lead, trying to close it out. He's really stepped up.
We know, Greg, the NBA is full of superstars, yet you can foul out of the game after 6 personal fouls, and some have suggested instead just tacking on an extra free throw when a player commits their 6th+ foul, and then they can stay in the game.
You know, I think something along those lines could make sense. No doubt it's tough to see the marquee player riding the bench because it's not just the 6th foul, right? In some coaches, you pick up 2 in the 1st quarter, you're done for the quarter. You pick up a 3rd in the 2nd, you're done for the half.
Yes.
So I would like to see something, but I think it's got to also be fair. Maybe you get free throws and another possession. Maybe something along those lines might be in the best interest of the game.
I like it. To the middle. That'll be Minnesota as it goes out of bounds. Timberwolves retain possession. Here's Spellman. That one no good. And the Pistons now going the other way. Here's McRae, and there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2. And the foul called on Minnesota. And the first one drops. So he gets them both. In the league taking steps to discourage teams, Greg, from tossing away seasons in search of high draft picks. Has enough been done, you think, in that regard?
We'll see. I tell you, the idea of a play-in
That's a tough one, isn't it?
For the last few playoff spots, I think that's a good idea, actually. It might keep more teams in the hunt down the stretch. And I think the onus also, if the fans put enough pressure on their teams to try to develop what they have and not always put it on the future, I think that's going to help. But I think you're going to always have a little bit of that moving forward.
Noel passes to Reed. Evans outside. Here's Noel. And a miss there on the triple.
Just not feeling it from beyond the arc. Sometimes that happens. He's trying to shoot his way out of it.
Detroit, no good that time either.
Woo, that's just a case of bad defense and even worse offense.
Pass to Spellman. Kicks it out to Evans. Takes a three. Detroit with the rebound. Evans with the steal. To the inside. Reed. Rebound, Detroit. Hatton's got his 4th rebound in this one. Greg, after we saw top prospects like LaMelo Ball and R.J. Hampton playing a year in Australia, the NBA G League sweetened the deal to attract those blue chippers to this G League, which I think is a very interesting topic and a very interesting way to go.
It is. You know, I think the salaries now could exceed $500,000, not to mention the endorsement deal. And they're on a single team that's built around their needs. Certainly an enticing option for those who want to skip the college route.
Does this affect colleges, in your opinion, in their recruiting?
Not at all. You're going to love your school no matter who plays for them, especially if you're winning. Yeah, that's a bad move there. Stops the clock and puts the other side on the line. And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Timberwolves.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And now, for the year, this is going to take them to 7 wins.
And so they win their first game against this squad. It's a 2-game season series, and they'll be going for the sweep the next time they face off.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Beasley.
You know what stood out to me was the anticipation defensively. He sensed what the offense wanted to run, then found ways to disrupt that and cause turnovers.
And Brown drops them both. There's 53 seconds left in the game. Reed the pass to Vanderbilt. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
I mean, even from over here, you could see that one pretty clearly.
That free throw missing.
2 shots.
And he sinks the second. And here's Brown. He'll bring it up for the Detroit Pistons. Pass to McCray. 36 seconds left here in the 4th quarter. Good on the bucket.
Beautiful call that time up the floor. The hard screen frees him up for the bunny.
Here's Vanderbilt, and there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul, shot misses. He'll be shooting 2. And Detroit gets called for the foul. And the first one at the line is good. That one is no good. 23 seconds left in the 4th quarter. And the foul called on Amari Spellman. That's his first foul of the game, and the bonus will go to the free throw line. And he makes the first. He hits both from the stripe. Guys, some great passing from him.
Yeah, everybody's touching it, and you're starting to see the assists pile up because the rhythm is on display offensively.
The pass to Noel. A 3-ball. Sinks the triple.
Inspired tonight. They fought hard and at crucial points just made the plays.
Especially during this last run, which ultimately put the game away.
Misses there. And so it's the Timberwolves taking care of business here. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.